Oh, yeah. We're getting back to this. Brand new song, brand new intro. I'm one of your hosts over here, RJ, sitting across from me. Of course, the man, the myth, Rooster.
What's up?
What's up, dude? This is Critically Dead, if you're new to the podcast. We're covering Fear the Walking Dead, as promised. What do you think about that, Rooster?
I think it's okay.
The fans wanted it.
Yes. Damn
And
them.
They think it's hilarious. They think that they're treating us bad, but we got news for them. We loved it. No,
Yeah,
it's not like
it was
that.
the best. That was the best show ever.
It was the best show on their timeline.
Yes.
We're back to it, folks. 2 months off. We had to take a break. We had to recharge the batteries.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Not too. Hopefully, some people were starting to question, like, "Hey, are you guys alive?"
Yeah.
Getting messages via
Yeah.
Twitter, via Facebook, all these things, and I'm like, "Yes, we're taking a hiatus, recharging."
Yeah.
Nothing
It took
to
a
fear.
lot to prepare for this. I mean,
Some people busted your balls recently on Facebook.
yes, they did. Thanks for that.
So it's all love. We created this monster, and I
We
guess
did.
we got to nurture it.
I enjoy it.
Tonight we're covering Season 3, Episode 1. Actually, there's 2 episodes. It's a 2-hour premiere. So I'll say Season 3, Episode 301 and 302, titled Eye of the Beholder and The New Frontier, respectively. Here comes the question. Are you going to give letter grades?
Oh, I'm giving letter grades.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah. I mean, why change?
Is it
anything?
like a 1 letter grade for both hours, or are you going to give a 2 letter
Yeah.
grade?
No,
Mark?
I think I'd just give one.
Okay.
You know.
What was their average? One show didn't sync the other one, did it?
Yeah.
Are we talking about curves now?
Yeah. Well, we have to grade this one on a curve, right? Like we have to grade it against Fear itself instead of, general against every
It's
other
always
show.
going to be, when we say grades, it's always graded with itself.
Yes.
I mean, you can't grade it to Mad Men or fucking
No.
Leftovers.
If that was the case, it would not fend very well.
No. It would be brutalized.
But I will say, as far as Fear goes, I would have to be around B minus C plus
Okay.
for these two
Total.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had its wonky moments, and we'll point them out as we go. Some funny shit.
Oh man.
But that's what we like about Fear, right? Like, I went into this thinking, like, okay, I know I'm not going to expect.
you can't.
You can't, right?
No, don't do it.
So I kind of let go. I just let loose. Like, fuck it.
Mhm.
I pulled down the shorts. I sat there naked, watched the show with the wife, of course. And we just
So
said,
wait, why are you sitting here naked now?
Of course. If anybody's new to the podcast, we do this naked.
We do.
We just do it because it's a hot day outside.
It's hot. The breeze is nice.
And that's just what we do. We don't care. If
No.
you're new, I always say, I'm saying if you're new to the show because I know we've gotten a lot of listeners
Yeah.
with our partners over at tvtime.com. A lot of international listeners too. So if you're new to this and you're listening for the first time, hey, we bust balls.
That's what we do.
We call it as we see it, and it's simple as that. If the show was crap, we call it as crap, and we say why. We don't get paid for this. We don't. It is what it is. We're
Just
zombie fans.
Yeah.
And that's where this is safe harbor for smart ass folks like ourselves.
That's exactly what this is.
And there's not quite a lot of. I don't think there's maybe one, maybe 2 other podcasts that cover The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead in this manner.
yeah.
We hold them to a higher standard
We
because
should.
well, Fear the Walking Dead doesn't got the viewers. The
No.
Walking Dead does.
They do,
and
yes.
I think as fans.
But Fear the Walking Dead did it to themselves when they took the
Yeah.
name, Fear
Yeah.
the Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's a whole other animal entirely. So if you're new to us, thank you for trying us out. Thank you for listening. Thank our friends over at tvtime.com for supporting us with that. And if you're part of the family that's been around forever, hey, welcome back. We're back.
Welcome.
So speaking of viewers, can you guess how many viewers each hour had? Because I got those numbers.
You already told me, so I can't
Let's
guess.
not let the people know what's behind the curtain, man.
Usually you don't tell me, and I actually have to
You could have said
legitimately
like
guess.
50 million.
All right. 12 million.
No, you're so off.
Try again.
I'm just going to tell you because you ruined it. You ruined it.
Sorry, man. I'm rusty.
First hour, 3.11.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
The second hour, even worse, 2.7.
Oh,
What's that say, do you think?
people didn't care what happened in the helicopter at the end of episode 1.
Well, yeah, but it even is lower than last season.
Yeah.
I think roughly it's the lowest they've ever seen. I'm looking at Wiki right now. Yeah, it's the lowest they've ever been. That concerns me.
Yeah.
Because now we're looking at a threshold that's starting to go really wonky.
Yeah. And we're going to have to find a new podcast.
No, we always had The Walking Dead, and I think Fear's been renewed for season 4.
Oh, fuck, already?
Yeah, even before the
Oh,
season
God.
started. And the big news
You
that
think
came,
someone's kicking themselves for that? Like,
I
fuck,
don't
what
know.
were we thinking?
I think they're, especially the way these episodes felt, it felt like they were in cleanup mode
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, hopefully.
I mean, the whole hotel scene and scenes in the second episode were like just mopping shit up. Like, okay,
Yeah.
send her off the roof, and
Yeah.
Hector and Queen Bitchy Pants is like, get out of my play. Okay, I don't think we'll ever see the hotel again. There's no reason for it.
Did anybody
right?
remember, though? I forgot Strand was even at the hotel still.
It took me a minute. It really did. I'm trying to think, what happened to that dude?
There were a lot of things I forgot.
When did Eddie Murphy get here? And I'm like, oh, that's Strand.
Yeah.
Um,
I forgot all about Ophelia.
and that's what's funny too, because we didn't see her at all.
No.
And that's kind of,
Am I supposed to be concerned? Like, where is she? Is she going to pop up in like 2 or 3 episodes?
I don't know. And
Yeah.
like I was leading into earlier, the big news of this before the season even started was Dave Erickson got.
Shit canned.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
We can't say as much.
I think
he got
that's what
asked
happened.
where the door was, or they always do that PR thing.
Of course,
where,
of course.
excuse me.
Well, you don't want to destroy the guy.
No, but
You
they
know.
always do like he's developing other shows for AMC. Basically,
God.
he got thrown back into the bullpen.
Yeah, please no.
So, what's that say for the rest of this season? It scares the fuck out of me.
I'm excited. I can't wait.
Because you know it's a train wreck.
Oh,
walking
fuck
into it.
yeah.
So
You
you
know
might as well
it.
jump in and enjoy the ride.
Can't wait.
Um,
It's only going to get worse from here, folks.
so, yeah, there's a lot to consider what's happening over here. There's, at the end of the second hour, there's a big proclamation. Like, we're going to take over this camp if we have to. Like,
Bullshit.
will you? Is this like female Negan that we're dealing with all of a sudden? I asked the listeners, and I asked Rooster now, is Clark's going to be the bad people?
I won't buy it.
I won't buy it either, but in a weird, logical fucking, saving, Goodwill Hunting, big chalkboard, you're designing all these fucking mathematicians. Like, maybe this makes sense? I don't know. Is there a God? I don't know. And just a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah.
That was my question. Like, the way she did that at the end bothered me.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck who gave you a set of balls like this?
No. I get this from my heroes on the other side.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying it from the Clarks.
Because it seems like Papa, well, we're not even there, but Papa Otto, I don't know what his real name is.
I didn't even give the guy a name.
Ranch manager, I don't even know.
Master Rancher.
Master Rancher. He's a weird transformer. He's
He's a rural transformer.
he seemed okay, and the one brother seemed okay.
yeah.
But the Troy's something
Gareth.
else entirely.
Yeah.
You called him Gareth Jr.
Yeah. Texas Gareth. Yes.
He
Is the same fucking person.
He looks like a fucking stagehand for a CW UPN network fucking offshoot. Some like they made a Friends remake somewhere in high school, and this dude was fucking Ross bouncing around.
I could see that.
I just didn't buy his character, and that really bothered me, and it stuck out bad.
yeah.
And they gave him the like Hulk Hogan's fucking fatigues to wear. I mean, the dude couldn't
they
wear.
were huge.
They were huge. The wind was blowing hard enough; he would have fell down.
He's
I
like
mean,
a
it was
flagpole.
awkward. I dare people to go back and look at this guy, and he's like walking around. His belt looks like it's drooping.
Oh, everything was.
It was odd. It was an odd scene.
It was like they cast
odd
like
character.
a 400-pound, 7-foot
Yeah.
tall person.
And he didn't
And then
show
at the
up.
last minute, they're like, "All right, get in there, kid."
John Cena didn't show up today. Okay, put this
Yeah.
idiot in. There's a craft service guy over there feeding people potatoes.
Yeah.
I just didn't buy his character. I mean, in truth be told, out of the 2 hours, he was the big sore mark for me.
Yeah. Yeah. It was.
I don't know what it is, a directorial thing or what, but
I think it's just that they keep trying to get these pretty cynical people, and it just doesn't work. You
it
know?
may be. Maybe. I don't know. It was odd. He
Yeah.
took me out because every time he was on screen, I was like focusing in on him a little bit.
Well, I think like his first scene, I was all right with him. You know, when
Yeah.
it seemed like he was just some tool bringing him tea.
yeah.
I was okay with that.
Well, that's where I noticed the big fucking romper of a fucking...
Yeah.
Someone...
Well, yeah, besides his wardrobe.
Did John Cena leave his pajamas out again? And why is this kid wearing it? That's what I want to know.
Oh, man. Great. It's just great. I missed this.
No, yeah.
I did.
I think it's like I said. It was the death, the 5 stages of death. I'm just at acceptance,
You're just accepting
like,
it.
accepting the fact that we're not going to get season 1 and 2 of The Walking Dead over here. We're not getting a reboot of what.
It was dark, though. We got nighttime.
But you had to wait an hour.
We did. But
And
we
some
got
dark
And
zombies.
it was too dark.
Too dark that you don't
It
know.
was too dark. You
Those-
didn't know what was going on.
That might have been crew members trying to fucking find their way in the dark.
I think the cameraman just dropped the camera, and it was like, oh, shit.
It
Left the
landed
lens
on
cap on.
the blonde girl got hit in the head, and they're like, "Let's just film
Yeah,
this because this
just
seems
film it.
okay."
It'll be genuine.
This outdoorsman went to go look for the sound, and he falls down a fucking crevasse.
Yeah, these guys are badasses.
Seems so funny. I
Yeah.
guess we just got to enjoy the ride. You just got to enjoy this shit.
Just love it. Just view it as a comedy. It's so much better.
But saying that though, I was kind of intrigued. Kind of. It had, like I said, a lot of moments where you're like, "Huh."
Yeah. No, I really wanted to hate these 2 episodes, but I found it hard to really hate them.
Yeah, I think I'm there with you. I think I'm at I'll say a C+ as well.
Yeah, I think it. Unfortunately, I think they actually deserve that out of this time.
I think so.
You know.
I mean, it's graded against itself, and it's probably one of the better ones we've seen.
At least top 3.
We're at another ranch, so ranches
Yeah.
don't do well with the Clarks.
Nope. I'm trying to think of 3 episodes that I remember at this point.
Oh my god!
And I have a hard time.
You know what's funny? You say that. I remember the first season more than I do the second season.
I don't remember. And, like, these people kept showing up, like Nick's girlfriend. I'm like, what is her name? I had to go look it up.
Oh, the girl that was crouching in the
Yeah.
corner and leaning up on Nick the entire 2 episodes.
Luciana or whatever.
Luciana.
I forgot. We were in, like, her whole camp for a year.
I know. I was asking my wife. I was like, we never saw the Clarks get apprehended. We just seen the
No,
aftermath.
like, there was, like, an...
And I'm like,
yeah.
how did they get there? And I'm like, fuck, how the fuck did they
Were
get there?
they... Because I know there was something that happened at the border.
The Nick and Luciana.
Were the Clarks there?
No.
Then how the fuck did they get grabbed?
I figured this all out
Did
after.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, can you fill us in?
Yes. The Nick and the girl, his girlfriend Luciana,
Yes.
like did some sort of Moses across the desert type
Yes.
thing, and they brought that weird hacienda that they were all part of.
Oh,
They
that's
brought it
right.
to because Nick saw like military. That must be a safe haven.
Oh, yeah,
So he
yeah.
led them there, and at the end of the last season, they got sprayed down.
I do remember that now.
And so the Clarks, the ones that escaped the hotel, after Travis goes ham on a bunch of people,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
and they get to that hacienda and they find that dying doctor inside the school bus that was basically the gate between.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I only realized this like yesterday, and I'm like, holy fuck, finally. And we say all that, but it's like
Maybe
that
they
can't
should
be
have
good for the
covered
show.
some of that on last time on Fear the Walking Dead.
Do they even do those anymore? I zip right past those.
I zipped through the first scene. I didn't even
Okay.
realize it.
Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious.
I didn't watch it till yesterday. Like, I was not there for the premiere.
To truth be told, I didn't watch it first. I had the day off yesterday, so I
Yeah.
watched the series finale of The Leftovers,
Which you probably a much better choice.
and then I watched Fear afterwards.
Yeah.
I think The Leftovers, fucking grade A.
How'd they
choice.
wrap that up? Good?
If you're ever looking for a series, that's the one you go to first. Right now, today's date.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been doing on the hiatus, just catching up on shows.
Nice.
Watching Fargo, watching Better Call Saul, Leftovers, of course, Silicon Valley, Veep, all them. The Leftovers, it leaves you moved.
That's
like
good.
it's like the Echelon. It's a class.
Mm-hmm.
They run clinics on how to do things over there, in my opinion.
Really? So it's almost as good as Fear.
Yeah. They want to get C plus level over at the Leftovers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, that's what I've been doing. I chose to watch that first. And when I started to watch Fear of the Walking Dead, I really wasn't that disappointed because, again, I accepted it. I'm not fighting it anymore.
Once you accept it, it's so much better.
Right. I'm not in denial.
We'll see how that works in October, but
I'm past anger. All these things, the 5 stages of death.
just accept it.
I'm just
accept it. I've yet to accept it, and I'm still kind of mad I have to watch this shit every Sunday.
Like a fucking 17-year-old female virgin, I just dropped my robe and said, "Take me."
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, we're gonna have problems in July when TV comes back.
What are you talking about in July?
Game of Thrones, man.
Oh yeah, that mother.
Oh,
Ooh, sit.
it's gonna get good. Maybe we should cover this, huh?
Yeah, we've been talking a lot so far. We're not gonna like really deep dive into it. We'll just try to get through these scenes.
Yeah, because I have a lot more written than what I'm gonna talk about.
No, that's perfectly fine. So yeah, we'll just start off whenever you're ready.
All right. So the gang appears to have been captured. These are what's in my notes because I did not know what happened. Yeah, their captors bring them to some sort of military base. They split them up. We see the troops kill somebody. What do? They check Travis and lock him up with some random people, and he sees Nick and Luciana.
I mean, they might as well call this show Coincidence, The Walking Dead.
Yes.
It's just a basically.
How many times have they randomly ran into each other? Like, accidentally? This is like the third time,
We
right?
talked about it last season. Mexico is the smallest country in the world, apparently.
It is.
It's smaller than Rhode Island.
Yes.
So you can bounce into people at any time there.
Yeah, exactly. Because didn't they, like in season 1... they all ended up locked up somewhere, right?
Their neighborhood was like all pinned in by the military.
Yeah.
And the military was up to no good, so they had to break out of that. That's ranch number 1, if you will.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, it's so
Abigail's
good.
Ranch 2.
Yeah.
The what is that weird place that Nick finds with the blood makeup was on fleek at that point.
And nobody used it this 2 episodes.
I know.
I was pissed.
I was like, wait a minute, Nick. You run around with no blood makeup.
I even forgot what we called that because they bring it up in conversation at some point when they were talking about doing research or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Great times. So Travis tells Nick about Maddie and Al and that Chris is dead. Nick really didn't seem to care.
No, it's Nick, man.
Yeah, and then Nick says he thought this was a refugee camp, which was awesome.
And yeah, Travis says it's not your fault because he's like, I got everybody killed, and
yeah,
it's kind of his fault.
I've been fucking up pretty hard.
Travis, yeah, I kind of did that.
Things have not been the best on my end.
I've had a bad day, Travis. Leave me alone.
Yes.
Yeah, that was funny.
So Alicia and Maddie are locked in an office. They're looking for a way out. Troy walks in, offers them some tea.
Oh, God.
He tells them Travis is being processed. Maddie wants his help to find Nick. They keep babbling. Troy takes notes. Maddie asks him to let them go. He tells her they can go after they get processed.
It was a very awkward statement going across. It's like really disjointed and bobulated.
It was odd.
It's like Stoneface versus Drama Club here, and it's just like,
yeah.
Can we move past this? I hate to say it, but I'd rather be by Travis right now.
Yes, yes. Can we see more of anything else?
We had like a bunch of back and forth with these scenes in this first hour.
Yeah.
Like shower, office.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is happening?
Try taking notes on that shit. So one of my bright spots of this episode, Mickey. We get Mickey from Shameless.
He
doesn't have a name, so we have to call him Mickey.
I'm fairly certain they said a name, but it was so fast and bobulated. It's like, okay, Mickey.
It was Mickey.
Private Mickey was there.
Yes.
If you don't know who it is, he's the guy that got sucked into the wall eventually.
Yeah, the douchey soldier. Like the real douchey soldier.
The dude,
one that did it well.
Yeah. Let's see if you're a Shameless fan. I'm gonna spoil it here or something, but towards the end of it's still running, but like one of the his arc comes to an end because he has to cross the border of Mexico in drag to get past the border patrol guards.
Yeah.
And this is in Shameless. Now I was like telling my wife, that's what happened to Mickey.
Yeah.
He got fatigues, and
Now he's
running
back in America. He stole some big-ass soldiers' fatigues.
Yeah.
And now he's shooting people in the shower.
He raided Mike Tyson's fucking pajama drawer, and then him and Dipshit are running around in pajamas.
Yeah, yeah. So clearly at this point, Mickey and Troy are doing, like, research on how long it takes for these people to turn.
It's always fucking research.
We've seen this shit, right?
I can't place it, but yeah, we've seen this type of shit before.
I don't know if we've seen it on Fear, but we've seen it on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that was Melton, the governor, and there's like, everybody's got a pencil all of a sudden. It's never pens.
Never.
It's like, oh my God, the world collapsed so hard. We don't have pens anymore.
Fucking Bic.
Fucking Bic did it. You got a ballpoint?
Yeah. Anything?
Only in my pants.
Gel pen? Something.
My finger hurts.
Troy asked Trav if he's Mexican. Racist as shit.
Oh, yeah. Douchebag.
Yeah, dick.
How do you like my pajamas, Travis?
Yeah. Nick asks Troy about his mom and sister. They try to get help for Lucy, but Troy says no.
Hey, he said no. He said no.
Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing.
I wonder what Nick would have done if Travis. Do you know how fucking lucky Nick was that Travis showed up to this scene?
Oh, Nick would have been fucked.
He would have.
He's always getting bailed out.
He would have had the guy from Band of Brothers whispering to him later.
That guy was in Band of Brothers, right? Steve or whatever?
Steve, yeah.
All right, I was like, man.
I know that guy.
Because you know what I was watching over Memorial Day weekend.
Oh.
I mean, that's my thing.
That's just what you do.
That's what I do.
And usually it's on 4th
I wake
of
up
July,
early.
too.
Yeah, I wake up early, start on episode 1, finish it, and go to bed.
That is how you celebrate Memorial Day.
That's it. And with a hot dog.
Hot dog.
In your mouth.
Oh, you dirty boy.
Alicia pours out her tea. I don't blame her.
I wouldn't drink anything these fucking people sent over.
Unless it was sealed bottled water. Maybe.
And how did these people go to the bathroom? They've been in an office for 24 plus hours, even in the shower.
In the plant.
I think about. I'm the asshole, folks. If you're new to the podcast, I think about these random things.
Yeah.
Are they getting bathroom breaks? Is Travis and everybody else in the shower just shitting themselves?
It wouldn't surprise me if Troy was watching them pee.
Oh,
just saying.
God.
He looked like that creeper.
He's got to take notes.
He does. She peed.
Yeah. How do you spell peed?
One wipe. She's suspicious of Troy.
You don't wipe front to back or back to front. It's
never,
always front to back.
Never go back to front.
This is the only thing I know.
She's suspicious of Troy. Maddie thinks he's fine because she's naive. Al gives Maddie a knife. They have a moment of who will kill who when it comes time to whatever. The same shit we always hear in this show. It was okay that you killed. Are you okay? Next time I'll kill somebody. But if I can't kill somebody, then you can kill somebody.
The first time I watched this, I thought that Maddie was kind of upset that she just pulled out a knife so free-handedly and
yeah.
But I guess it really wasn't that. It was all about what she did at the hotel before escaping.
Yeah, I forgot Alicia killed someone.
Yeah, just she defended Travis.
Yeah, I feel like more people should be dying in the show. It is the fucking apocalypse.
No, it's a lot of debate. You don't know who's going to die because you got to debate for an hour. It's like when a vegan meets you for the first time. Hi, I'm so-and-so. I'm a vegan. No one fucking asked.
I'm sorry.
No one asked.
I'm sorry. Oh, man. So Trav and Steven,
yeah,
they have a conversation.
They become whisper buddies.
Yeah, he tells Trav he can get him out. Mickey comes in, takes Nick and Lucy and Trav. Mickey kills a random dude in front of him. I just really enjoyed Mickey in this.
They're like literally timing walkers. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, what?
And they're taking bets.
Yeah.
They're like, this guy, he's a little bigger. I think it's going to take him longer.
The prices that they're throwing around $20K and like,
oh, really?
Is this real money? I guess money doesn't matter anymore, right? So
yeah,
I guess,
exactly.
whatever you find on the bank is yours.
Yeah.
I bet you $500K.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I was busy taking notes.
Okay.
Good observation, though. So Steve and Trav talk about getting out. They agree on a plan of sorts. And then Milky wants to kill 2 people, like at the same time.
Because he's bored.
Yeah.
It's time efficiency.
It is.
I agree.
It is.
If you're going to do some wacky out shit, you might as well do it the best as you can.
Do it. Do it now. Fuck, kill them all. Please, do us all a favor.
I'm going to save you a fucking helicopter trip, Travis.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. I can't wait to get there. So Troy's taking notes, watching Maddie and Al sleep. That was fucking creepy. I'm sorry. That was creepy.
Yeah. Again, some wonky mechanics here. Like, how did he come in that room all silently?
Well, this is the other thing I have. You're in the freaking apocalypse. Somebody opens a door, shuts a door, you don't even care. You sleep right through it.
How do you not sleep in shifts is the bigger question. We had this conversation last year with The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
People just go to sleep and said, okay, everything's turned off.
Yeah.
You sleep in shifts. If you're at the quarry, we're sleeping in shifts.
At least in Walking Dead, when they're in some sort of danger, like they're out on a mission and they have to sleep in a box van, they sleep in shifts.
Judith is up there on the fence looking out at night. I mean, everybody does their part.
Who doesn't want a toddler watching over?
Everybody does their part.
Exactly.
I mean, it's just the way it goes.
Oh,
if you're at the quarry with us, you're going to be watching out.
Yeah, you're going to have shifts.
You might get stuck with the morning or high noon during the summer shift.
Yeah, because I'm not doing it in the middle of summer. I'm not taking that shift.
I'll be taking night shifts.
Yeah, I'm with you because we got to stick together.
Yeah.
We'll still have to do a podcast in the quarry.
Yeah.
Tin cans.
It'll be live.
We'll figure it out.
It'll be live.
It will be. We'll just be looking out, talking back and forth.
There's a bunch of us just hanging around, holding hands, kumbaya.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Maddie asks what he's writing. They're just observations.
Did you see how she was sleeping? Come on,
Who
Erickson.
sleeps like that?
Erickson, stop it.
Yeah, like
no one and their mother.
My dogs don't even sleep like that in a little chair.
She woke up and her neck wasn't kinked, or she wasn't like.
Good thing it wasn't a walker because she wasn't getting out of that pose anytime soon.
I hate to say it, but she wasn't like looking like she might have got stricken with palsy or something. Like, my neck hurts. Okay,
yeah.
What are you doing here, Troy? With this to the side. He's like, I'm writing down the fact that your right ear's labeled right smack against your shoulder.
Yeah, how good would that have been if she woke up like neck all?
Why didn't you
like,
wake me up, Troy, and give me a bed?
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
He tells Maddie they pass processing, but Trav may not be so lucky. Then they chat about Trav and life.
It's kind of interesting. They put Travis down there just because he looks like Mexican, because he's brown skin.
Fucking racist, man.
It's some ultra racism.
Super duper.
It's like there's no hiding it.
Is this worse than The Walking Dead? Like,
if you didn't have a problem with Troy with anything else, take note that he's a racist asshole.
He is. He's a dick. There's no room in the apocalypse for racism, folks.
No. You need help.
Oh, horrible. He doesn't even really look that Mexican, to be honest.
Yeah, he's
just because he got dark skin, that doesn't make him Mexican at all.
I guess if you're going to assume him coming across the border heading north, I guess you're like,
yeah, all right, maybe.
But these are know-it-all assholes, so they just assume that he's Mexican.
Of course.
Why even question him at that point?
Well, these are like, I mean, they're basically in a glorified militia, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so they might already be closet racists.
Yeah, it's built into the DNA.
Yeah, I mean, you're in Texas with a militia.
That's the first question they ask you on the questionnaire. Are you racist? Okay,
yes.
you're in. It's only one question in the questionnaire.
That's it. So Trav asks about the dead outside. They talk about stuff. Then Trav gets them worked up. You know, the soldier guys. Mickey decides it's time to kill another. Trav volunteers, and then they escape.
Yeah. Like, I took notes here, but like you just did. But like I wrote down, like none of them took any of the weapons.
None.
They could have had that upper hand instantly, right?
Instantly. You just have to grab one gun, and you instantly make your odds better.
And the way Travis handles that fucking zombie pit later on, like he could have had the guns instantaneously.
Yeah,
he was a Marvel comic all of a sudden.
He was.
But yeah, I was like, this. You don't have to run anywhere. The guns are right there.
I'm kind of glad he's gone because they were almost like turning him into the Incredible Hulk.
Oh yeah,
like he was useless until he got a little angry, and then all of a sudden he can run through walls and shit.
Yeah, I agree.
It was just too much.
I agree.
He could have at least bit someone's ear off.
That would have been funny if he bit off a zombie's ear. That's how pissed off he was.
Just like a fit of rage.
Just like he's got to use what he has, man.
You're right.
Your arms are busy. You're kicking people at the same time.
Anything.
Your teeth are next on the chomping list.
I would have been in the fetal position dead. Oh, good.
I dare. Okay, yeah, we're not there yet, but I got to.
All right, we'll get there. Troy and Maddie are leaving. And Troy tells Maddie they're leaving, or he's leaving, and that he can take them with. And he'll release Trav if she goes with him. He hears shots. Steve takes Nick and Lucy to the tunnel, but then gets shot. Mickey slits his throat and throws him in the tunnel. I enjoyed the hell out of that.
That was funny. Happy hunting.
I love that part.
That guy that
Yeah.
plays Mickey, I don't know his name offhand. He's
I
been
wish
around.
I did. I should know it. But
He's
I
been
have no
around
clue.
Hollywood for a minute, and you can see him in like a bunch of, not like George Clooney level, but like he's out there.
Yeah.
He plays that asshole perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, just in a second watch, I realized like this is the first of two. The Otto family scenes with Madison that gets interrupted by gunfire. The first one's with Troy. The next one's with Jake later.
Oh, that's right.
It's like, this woman is a harbinger of death, man. Like, don't talk to this woman.
At all.
I'm of the opinion of this podcast, and probably only that she is the bad guy
Yeah.
in the making.
Yeah.
They've been listening to us.
Maybe.
We needed a antagonist series, and she's been the antagonist in the making. I'm calling it now. I'm hoping I'm right.
They better get on it. They better, and I hope you're right. But
She's taking over that camp at some point.
how?
Stupidly, but she will.
She'll just dumbly, like, it'll just happen.
It's going to be Alicia's neck or something, or Nick's fucking haircut. It's going to be what get destroyed in the fire. I don't know. Something weird.
Something will happen.
But I
Something
think
will
that's what they're
happen.
pivoting.
We'll see.
That'd be kind of cool.
We'll see.
Something we haven't seen yet, but goddamn, it's going to take all sorts of unicorns.
Oh, yeah, and glitter poop. Troy sees they have Trav. He tells Trav him and Maddie were having a tender moment. Then Troy has them take Trav out back.
Yeah. Oh, man. This Troy, dude that's playing Troy, someone did something wrong in casting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't buy him. He took me out of every scene he was in.
Yeah.
He looked like he was, I don't even know how to explain it. Again, the fatigue that he's wearing, I think it's called fatigue ultimately.
I believe so.
It's really fucking big. Where was the crew that outfits these people?
No idea.
Like, what the fuck happened?
It was rough.
The day, like, oh shit, our uniforms didn't come in the mail. Like, oh fuck, just throw him into the fucking. Oh man, it's aggravating. His acting wasn't good for me either. I think he was a misfire.
Could have been. They're pretty good at that on this show.
I just felt it. You know, everybody who knows me has been listening to me. I always look at that shit like that. I don't buy you, dude.
No.
I don't buy you.
Yeah. No. I mean, he'd probably do fine in some other type of setting.
I don't know. I don't know if it's possible.
Yeah.
If I see him again, I'll be like, nope, that's the dude from Fear. I'm not watching this.
I'm out.
That's Troy.
So Nick and Lucy are making their way through the tunnels. Maddie tries to kill Troy. They fight a bit. Then she stabs him in the eye with a spoon.
I enjoyed this.
I really enjoyed this.
I was on board with her. I was like,
Yes.
okay,
There's their set piece.
there's the mother we've been looking for.
It took 3 seasons.
3
seasons to finally get some good in here.
I thought she really got him. Apparently, like, there was a still photo I saw of this, and like,
Yeah.
apparently his eye was still intact, so she must have it.
She like went under the eye.
It's like, that shit would hurt, dude.
Oh, I would have been like, just I'm done. Just shoot
I've
me.
had laser surgery done, and that shit, I can't imagine a fucking spoon in your eyeball.
Dude, I got poked in the eye and I cried like a little girl. There's
Yeah.
no way you put a spoon in my eye.
Yeah, someone spilled my
Oh,
milk.
and then she kept prying on it.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
dude. That's more than a.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's beyond wedgie pain.
Oh,
That's
good lord.
You do what you can. She's basically riding him.
yeah.
What did you say?
He is now controllable with a joystick.
Yeah. Yep. He's got his own joystick.
Elle goes to look for a car. Nick and Lucy walk into a herd and let them in the tunnel.
Yeah, they just said open the barn door. Okay, come this way.
Holy shit. You don't look over that crack?
I don't know. They're in a hurry. I bought it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You bought Nick running through a concrete slab?
It was to the point where he realized he does not have blood makeup on. He can't be running around all willy nilly.
Yeah.
He's used to doing that shit.
He
dude.
is. You know what? Initially, I thought they were going to do was grab one of them and cover themselves in blood makeup.
Yeah.
I thought that was
But
exactly
they were so
where they were going.
One,
to.
it takes a while to put blood makeup on. A lot of people don't know this. It takes a couple hours.
It does. It
He's
does.
got to
You
get
gotta
himself
it
drenched.
right.
Yeah. And does he put blood makeup on an open wound of Lucy's? I don't know.
At what point do you throw Lucy to a walker and just run?
We should know that answer by now. The Quarry, if you're fucking injured,
Yeah.
you become a moving target for us.
Yeah. So either don't get hurt out there.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the quarry, you're okay.
Yep.
But if we got to lug you around, that's not going to last very long.
It might last a couple feet and be like, you know what, dude, this ain't working. We got to give you an
No.
Otis.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going right to Otis.
It's a code Otis.
Yeah.
You want it in your knee, or we can just put it right in your head. I mean, I don't know. We do need to buy time so we can shoot you in the heart,
We could.
and then they can feed on you for a couple minutes. Give us some time.
Yeah.
But this is the reason why you don't get hurt.
Yeah.
You don't get shot up. Don't do stupid
No.
things.
No, you're like a professional athlete at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Hurting is ending your career.
Yeah, that you stretch before you go on runs. All these things.
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't see it, but I'm pretty sure Daryl does all this shit.
He
before
does.
He
Oh,
goes out.
absolutely. He's got a full morning of calisthenics,
Yeah. I mean,
yoga, stretching.
this is why he's never injured.
Yeah, probably. What is it? Pilates.
No, yeah, he does all sorts of weird shit.
Yeah,
It's all on a bicycle too, or not a bicycle, but he's on his bike.
he is.
He does this shit all on the bike.
Yeah, he does. He's just that badass.
His bike is his workout partner.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, so Mickey fills Trav in on some Walker facts. I don't remember what he said there, but it was probably funny.
Mickey, yeah.
Yeah.
Before he throws him into the pit.
Yeah.
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 Oh, man. This is beyond Thunderdome down here.
Oh,
I guarantee. Okay. I've been waiting to say this.
we're not there yet, but okay.
Okay. Yeah, he throws him in a commercial, right? That's how it was.
Yeah, maybe.
He's like, have fun or something. He throws him down there.
Yeah, probably.
We don't see it. Well, we see the initial
Oh, yeah,
fight.
yeah, because then I go back and then Trav fights Walker's in a pit.
It was epic to see him fling around a fucking cinder block, but I want everybody to go to your fucking Home Depot and get a cinder block
Yeah.
and start flinging around like Travis did and see if your arms don't go ripping off.
Or at least a dislocated elbow.
It's kind of amazing. It was epic as a
But
scene.
you got to understand, he's got the Hulk going through him now.
That's true. And he hasn't eaten for days or drank
No.
water. So,
Yeah. He's
of course
dehydrated,
of course you're
malnourished.
stronger. Of course you're stronger.
Yeah, well, he ate a few days ago when Chris died.
he
They
had
were
that
eating
whole
chicken.
New Zealand fro going on that activates whenever he's mad.
Yes.
Because his hair was it was running 100 right
It was
there.
going.
It's like when that's a raptor, right? When you see fucking Travis's hair puffing out like this,
Yep.
you better get the fuck out of there. That's just the way it goes.
Oh. So Maddie has Troy as a hostage. Trav fights some walkers in a pit. Al's still searching for a car. Mickey is impressed with Travis. Then he opens the fence, opens the fence, letting a lot of walkers in.
He says, "Yeah, you want to save your," because he flings that fucking cinder block,
Yeah.
like a goddamn Olympic
yeah.
fucking curler.
Dude, that was
I want-
impressive.
go to
that
a
thing
field.
went 50 yards.
Go to a field and bring your cinder block that you just purchased, and now fling that as far and high as you can.
Yeah. You might get some distance, but you're not getting that speed behind it.
Not after working it like he did.
No.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I want Travis on my team.
Adrenaline.
A live Travis, at least.
Eh,
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, it's all in the fro.
I'll take him.
Because he has no bounds. He's so pissed off.
Yeah. So Maddie's still holding Troy hostage. His brother Jake, right?
Jake, yeah.
Jake, yeah. He talks her down, so she lets him go. Walker Steve finds Nick and Alicia. Oh, finds Nick. Alicia throws them a knife and then gets captured.
Yeah.
She's a
it's-
quick one.
They call this show in other countries coincidence, The Walking Dead, because
Yeah.
she was miraculously on top of this manhole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm at acceptance right now.
That's it. That's
Just
it.
had acceptance.
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen, man. Maddie is reunited with her family, and they hug it out. Fuck. Oh, boy. Troy's brother offers some help to Maddie and Trav. They pass. Maddie thanks Trav and then says sorry. I don't remember why.
Because she's never said sorry about Chris.
Oh, yeah, I figured
I
that.
think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've had conversations since it happened. No, they never. Yeah, they did.
We don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know.
We might have missed 6 months at this
They
point.
traveled from the hotel to the hacienda to the border. And I guess there's not a lot of time.
Yeah.
Although Mexico is small.
Yes, but do
We already
remember.
established
Yeah, I
it.
mean, it's the size of maybe I don't know, a small city.
Not even. It's as small as a small town.
It's about the size of a block.
Yeah, it's so small. You don't have no time to talk about anything.
No. I mean, this is the show that skipped the best 9 days of the apocalypse.
This is right.
So, the 9 days everybody wanted to see,
The Manawas,
that's the part they cut out.
The Manawas and the Clarks have no time whatsoever.
Yes.
This show's got to move.
It was like watching Big Lebowski on TBS. You just missed it all.
Oh, that's a fucking travesty right there. That's blasphemy, sir. Blasphemy.
Oh, so Troy's brother, I didn't have his name until the second episode. We'll call him Jake.
His name is Jake.
I know. Tells him to pack up and get out. It seems their dad might be in charge of this operation. Mickey's packing up, investigates a strange sound, and is attacked by rats, then bit by a walker and pulled into the wall.
We got to talk about this scene. I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
I will freely admit that it was a cool-ass scene.
It was
way he
awesome.
dies.
It was one of the better scenes on Fear.
But what I have a problem is this vent was, 3 feet, 4 feet off the ground?
Yeah, a convenient vent.
Okay. Those vents don't usually rest that high or that type of vent there.
No.
First off.
Yes.
How do those rats get that high on the other side of the wall to get out of there? And they keep pouring out like as if...
Yeah, well, what you don't see is on the other side of the... I don't know, man.
Yeah. There's no ductwork there for that vent either. So they're not traveling in a vent.
No.
Because when he rips it off, the vent is gone.
There's nothing there.
There's a walker head there waiting for him.
Yeah. So how deep is this wall that a herd
It's
of
not.
walkers got in there?
It looked like 5/8 drywall sitting there.
It was.
And they showed as much when he starts getting bit in the face and it's starting to crumble and shit.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean, folks. Mechanics.
Yes.
It's really fucking stupid.
Yes.
It was a cool scene. When him getting sucked into the wall was kind of funny.
It was
him
cool.
screaming and looked like part of his cheeks were gone.
Yeah.
Looked like-
it was one of my favorite deaths so far.
It looked like Nicotero showed up to work that day.
He actually did. This is the first time he showed up to work at Fear.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, I got to go to Fear today.
No, he chose to go to Fear, my friend. That's on him.
It's just mechanics again. I wish they just wouldn't cheapen out on things like that. It's a cool scene. It was fun to watch, and that guy bending backwards, Mickey bending backwards into the wall.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
the drywall would have gave way,
Of course.
but
Of
the
course.
wall turns into steel.
It does.
It turns into Travis, basically, just pure
Yeah.
steel and hatred.
Somebody pissed the wall off, and it got hard.
It reminded me of the mechanical problem, like in Tara's episode last season, where that sand piles were higher
Yeah.
than the actual dump trucks that were sitting there.
Yeah, if only this scene was a sound, we could have given it the Ratchet Award.
Well,
And if somebody would have worked on Hiatus, we could have come up with another award that I'm
Yeah.
sure we named, but I forgot.
Yeah, there was some questionable moments here. We're not
Yeah.
there yet. The early parts of the second hour. No, we were almost there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. So Jake is still trying to convince Maddie to give him a chance and, do whatever. A horde comes. Maddie and Nick fight walkers while the rest just run and board a helicopter. Dicks. Such dicks. They don't even care. They're like, we're going. Getting in the helicopter. It looks safe.
It's one of those where we didn't talk about plan A or plan B or plan
Yeah.
C.
Yeah.
But then again, they weren't expecting the walkers that Nick let loose.
No. Troy ends up saving Maddie and Nick, and they all head out. And this is where we get the Carl Grimes Award.
Yeah, this was blatantly bad.
Now, you would think all the bad that Carl got for using his bad eye to aim with, this show would have been smarter.
Well, you expect it here first.
Well, yeah.
we got it over there
We got
first.
it, but you would expect they would have taken note. Like, okay, someone's going to lose an eye. Make sure it's the left eye, not the right eye.
All they got to do is ask the guy, "Are you right-handed or left-handed?" Oh, you're right-handed.
Okay, we'll take your left eye.
we got to take your left eye. And
Yes.
No, this guy was pulling off fucking headshots with the broken eyeball, shooting him across his chest. Like, folks,
It's not that easy.
I can't accept this.
No.
It's just
No.
weird, right?
Super weird. Actually, the second episode, there's even more weird about shooting.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I missed it.
This headshot?
Oh no, we aren't there yet. I'm
We'll
thinking
get there.
It's not the rear view.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm talking about another person who's a crack shot.
Okay.
I don't think shot a gun.
Okay.
In this whole episode, or series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there, man.
Oh yeah.
We're not even done with this episode yet.
Okay.
All right, that's it. That's the episode.
That is, we're done. Well, it's funny too how it's not just a show, but TV and movies do this all the time. Like Travis is up on the helicopter,
Yeah.
and they're always hanging out of these things. Maybe you can do that in helicopters. I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? This helicopter is banking off to the right or something like that, and he's just dangling out, sitting
it's all
loosely.
good.
Like, I don't understand physics in that respect.
Well, what I don't understand is, aside from Walking Dead, season 1, how do walkers figure out, we can just hold on to the helicopter?
Yeah, and how do they have the tensile strength to do so?
That's what I mean. I don't get it.
This shows this. Yeah,
Maybe we should get into the scene before we talk about the scene.
I don't know, but it all meshes together anyway. They didn't even do a commercial between these two.
No, it was a mess.
Which is fine.
I was fine with that.
Yeah, now I can't get rid of that Alicia shit out of my head now.
We'll get there,
Okay,
man.
I know.
It's still a ways away. It's not that far. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right, so the helicopter starts getting shot at from, God, we're probably going to meet him later in the season.
Yeah. Fucking Negan.
Yeah.
Any mystery shooting is Negan.
It is. Trav takes a shot to the neck. I had to rewind it. I thought it was a graze, and I thought it was a shot. I'm unclear.
I wonder, because he got shot in the side too, right?
Yeah.
He looked like
it was a bite.
Was
It looked like a bite. Whatever they showed and wherever it was, it looked like a bite.
Really?
To me.
Why would he fucking get in that helicopter? He should have just killed himself then. The way I took it was, and we're both probably fucking wrong, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. If someone's
Nobody will ever know.
If the ground forces are shooting up at the helicopter, I took it as it entered his side low and came out his neck.
out his neck?
Maybe.
Maybe
Because think about those angles for a
Dude,
second.
that makes way too much sense. Stop right there.
Okay,
Stop it.
That's the way my mind wrapped around it.
Yeah, yours makes a lot of sense.
Okay, I just didn't know.
No, but that makes a lot of sense. It looked like a bite to me.
But it's his...
I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But anyway, something happened to his neck.
Yeah. We were focusing on the neck, right?
Yeah.
And then he shows his side to Alicia
Yeah.
because he's trying to let go.
Uh-huh.
But what was his plan anyway? Like, get in a helicopter and maybe say goodbye to Maddie and Nick?
Yeah, maybe just get to where they're going and say bye. Because there was a moment he was going to step off the helicopter.
See, this is fucked up. Now you got me thinking.
I'm sorry, I fucked up.
No, but if my theory's true, he shot upwards.
Yeah.
The interior or the entrance wound is always smaller.
Yeah, it's just a little hole. It's usually the size.
But this looked like meat.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a bite.
Man,
maybe he was fighting in a pit full of walkers,
and I don't like that. We need more definitive answers.
Yeah, show me the fucking bite.
Show me how it happened. I don't know.
Yeah, let's get a flashback
and
something.
And him dying was really awkward. I want to say it's brave, but I don't know if it lines up.
No.
And I know a lot of people were pointing the fact that he got signed on to the Avatar movies that are coming out in the next 18 years.
Good for him.
But this shit was filming before all that anyway.
Yeah.
So it's strange. Like they killed his ex-wife off in the first season.
Yes.
To push him further.
Yeah.
They killed Chris off at the end of the last season to push him further.
Yeah.
And we get this like unceremonious exit of his character.
Yeah, we get him pushed out of a helicopter.
It seems like weird mechanics again.
It's bad.
I don't understand. I mean,
this is when I was like, oh, okay, I'm watching Fear again.
It just brought.
This is when it brought me right back. It was like reality kicked in.
And you don't usually see deaths like that in the second episode. That seemed like that was like a end of a premiere.
Yeah, that should have happened 5 minutes earlier.
It just it felt really janky. Just very
I almost wonder if this was supposed to be an hour and a half episode.
Right.
And they're like, well, let's turn it into 2 episodes because we have no budget.
Reddit was throwing around an article that he did a while ago for TV Guide talking about season 3 and all this.
Yeah.
I pulled it up. There's some things that he goes in for now that I lost it.
Oh, how'd you do that?
I'll just start it. Oh, shit. I'll just start it here. It's on TV Guide interview with Cliff Curtis. And the idea that any moment his character Travis might be killed off isn't the only thing keeping Curtis off balance. The secrecy surrounding Fear the Walking Dead scripts is also an issue, too. In his quotes, they're terrible. They don't let us know anything. It's really shocking, actually. We often don't find out until a few days or even the day before we start shooting the next episode. I'm going to stop there for a moment. Now, that's kind of common episode to episode.
Yeah.
With The Walking Dead does it, too, because they just want to keep everything.
Yeah, I mean, you want to try to keep it away.
He goes on, it wouldn't be any way of running things. It wouldn't be my way of running things, but that's how they do it. I think it's also because they're still trying to figure out a bunch of things, too. See, they're still trying to figure out a bunch of things into the second and third season. That's fucking scary to me. And I'm wondering that's why we're starting to see Fear slipping around a little bit. He goes on, we might get a draft, and then they'll say, okay, cool, we're going to shoot that. Oh, no, hang on. And then they'll send out a new draft, and it's completely different from the last one. That would be frustrating for an actor.
Yeah.
Goes on, there are some benefits, though, to working on a show the size of Fear the Walking Dead. He says, yeah, definitely, when it comes to the scale of the production, says Curtis, the opening in season 3 is going to be awesome. They've got helicopters and freaking military guys and hardware. It's pretty impressive. The amount of resources they'll pour into an episode when they feel like it. But then they'll tighten up on other episodes, and it'll be you in a room talking for an hour, The budget doesn't make it. Here's an interesting one. The budget doesn't make it to catering some reason or another.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know why those resources don't make it all the way to the catering.
So what do they get that day? Like mac and cheese and cans of Spam?
Maybe they got to feed themselves.
Oh, fuck.
That was just a small piece of
Yeah.
I don't think he was shitting on it, but that's if you start reading between the lines, it starts to makes you question a lot of things.
That's strange.
I bet you any money he was happy to get let go.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Because besides Madison, he was the next biggest name on that show.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's all clunky. It's really clunky.
It's the whole show is clunky.
I figured I'd read that little excerpt if people didn't hear it, but you can find it on TV Guide, Cliff Curtis interview. He also said that things changed drastically for him.
Yeah.
For season 3, so he either knew he was dying. Obviously, at the time, second episode was being aired. I don't know when that article appeared, but it's interesting. I figured out our listeners would like to hear it.
It's strange. So people are trying to get into. Oh wait, yeah. Oh no, we didn't even start this episode, did we?
No, we were talking how he got shot.
Yeah.
And stuff.
All right, so the helicopter gets shot at. Trav, takes it. He opens the door. We see the mystery wound. Okay.
Right.
He falls out of the helicopter. Yay, finally. Somebody important gets killed on the show.
In all honesty, I wish it wasn't him.
I agree with you.
Especially after seeing what we just saw the first episode. Like, this guy's a motherfucker, man. Don't fuck with him.
I mean, this wasn't a Herschel-type, Dale-type death where I was like, fuck, are you kidding me?
Right.
But I did have a little, a little squinch of feeling for it.
I was like, that sucks. We just saw him beating ass.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It feels
They were
clunky.
really building him up, and then literally they just kicked him out.
You remember last year, even though we hated Chris, Little Lou.
Yeah.
We used to call him Little Lou for the new
Little
listeners.
Lou, yeah.
Little
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Little Diamond Phillips. But
Lou Ferrigno.
He got off in the weirdest way possible, too.
Yeah, truck accident.
And
we missed it.
Crawled away
in a flashback.
Yeah. It was just really awkward and clunky again. It's like, what's happening on set?
It seems like somebody's really afraid to shoot death scenes.
I don't know, but I mean, you can start seeing the less viewership, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's wild.
They deserve what they get.
I guess the Manawas get those weird death scenes.
Yeah. So
even the mother got killed off screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's so strange.
What is happening?
So what are the chances we run into a Travis Walker at some point?
Well, I did think of this, and we're going long already, but, I mean, we did see Walkers taking headers off top of the hotel.
And nothing happened.
Nothing happens. They get up and walk away. So, Again,
I forgot all about that.
I'm at acceptance.
Oh, I'm so happy to be watching this show again. Fuck. So people are trying to get into the beach resort that I forgot all about.
Yeah.
Um,
I was kind of sad. I realized Strand wasn't even in the first hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it, the dude that with the most
my favorite.
nuance.
Yeah. So Strand comes up, tells everyone he's a doctor, and then lets everyone in. And pisses off lady, I forgot her name. I don't even know.
He tells Hector, I forgot how he says, "You're welcome" in Spanish. And like,
Yeah.
forgot how he says it. He goes, asshole.
Yeah.
I forgot that they were aggravated with him entirely.
I forgot what Strand did.
It really, and
At
that,
this point-
you shouldn't do that about a show. You can't. You have to remember a lot of stuff if you enjoy it that much.
Yeah.
And I remember that hotel shit was dragging on.
It was like worse than the farm.
They got him fucking doing operations later. And it's like, wait a minute.
Deliver
Wait a minute.
babies. What? So the helicopter people start walking. Alicia's shaken by the whole incident. Jake talks to her and calms her down a bit. A lot of talking in this one. I wasn't covering.
Oh, we could have did the whole Jake from State Farm.
Oh,
That'll come next week because that
I
dude's
thought we
hanging.
had that.
We did have that, but was Jake? Why did we have that though? Did we have that for last season with those dipshits in the truck?
Did we have that?
We
Were
did
any
have
of them
that.
named Jake though.
We did have that clip,
Yeah.
but I just thought of that. I don't know why. I think I'm one of those dipshits in the truck.
That's strange.
I know that we had that clip.
So they've already had two.
I don't know. I could be wrong, but I know we had that clip. But I'm not. You don't have to look for it now or anything.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm going to because I can't find it anyway.
I know we had it for a reason. It's like, I don't know.
That's strange,
Now it's gonna bug the fuck out of me.
right? Why would we have that?
We're reusing everything from Carl's eyeball to the fucking names.
Yeah, that's odd.
I don't know. Let's keep going.
Oh,
We're going long.
Are we?
Yes.
All right. So Maddie and Nick pull up in the caravan. Troy learns Jake didn't make it home. Troy just kicked him out of the car, and he goes in.
Oh, we didn't even talk about it. Damn it.
What?
This is the fuck. I mean, Troy. I've been making this theory that everything's bad, mechanically broken around, is floating around this Troy character because that scene where she leans forward and turns the radio off
Yeah.
is the rearview mirror scene.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even cover that. My bad.
So if you remember in the episode, folks, Madison's sitting behind the driver. Okay, remember that. Troy's sitting in the passenger seat up front, but she leans and turns the radio off, and she looks at his fucking dead set face in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
How's this guy driving this fucking vehicle?
You don't need it in the.
Fuck that noise. My wife caught this, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's everywhere. And if you like this show, fine, you're right. But I'm starting to realize this show's fun for Easter eggs like this.
Oh yeah.
This is just fun. Like, there's no goddamn physical realm of possibility that his face would be square in the middle of that fucking rearview mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing, dude.
It was
Amazing.
bad. Dude.
Stop looking for that clip.
I'm not. I just realized something. I got rid of the outro.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna get it back up. If it starts playing, we're just gonna quit.
Okay.
All right. Anywho, Maddie and Nick pull up in the. Yeah, we got there. Yeah, he just kicked him out.
You just get out.
Yeah, just get out.
GTFO.
Yeah, Nick wants to go look for them. Maddie thinks it's a bad idea. I would have to agree.
It is.
They hug, and all of a sudden, Maddie has a gun.
She could have just whispered in my head.
That was a kind of an awkward, like,
Yeah,
if I was the guy behind the fence, I'm like, did that kid just grab his mom's butt?
This shit's some incestuous shit. Hey, Mr. Otto, we don't need these people here.
Yeah. Excuse me, Mr. Ranch Guy?
Ranch, sir.
Ranch Master? Strand is working on a kid. He finds out he has to deliver a baby. He's not happy about it, and he's kind of forced and agrees to do it.
It's fucking
I just want to
funny.
see more of that.
Yeah, I just want to see this shit. They need a whole new show with Strand delivers babies or something.
And he put funny music under it and stuff.
He's having fun taking that shrapnel off that kid's leg.
Oh, he is. He was
He's like-
smiling.
Yeah, it's probably a good little pick-me-up. Like, I did that shit. Good.
Yeah. I thought he just enjoyed the pain. Putting the kid through the pain. Oh.
It was weird. It was a weird choice making him just a random doctor.
Yeah, right?
And then kick him out. So the people are going to ask about doctors later. Do you ever think of that?
Yeah.
That baby, that newborn's going to need a doctor.
Oh, so
the
definitely.
mother's going to need a doctor. Other people are going to get sick, and they're going to be like,
Yeah.
where's Dr. Strand?
Where's Dr. Strand?
Oh, he had to go.
Yeah, they're not going to tell him, oh, he wasn't a doctor, because then they're going to go after them anyway.
And then Hector and the other lady are known as like the assistants. Like nurse, he even says as much. Nurse, you stay here with me to deliver the baby.
Yeah.
So they fucked themselves.
Oh, they've all screwed them. We're never going to see any of that again.
That's fine, but it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, so
That's what I mean.
crazy.
This felt like sweeping the floor clean.
Oh, it
They
was.
got rid of the hotel. They eventually get rid of the lady on the top floor.
Yep.
They just cleaned up the mess.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so Maddie and Nick are scouting the place, and they go back to bickering. Mr. Ranch Guy comes up, talks to Maddie. He asks if Trav might have done something to mess with the helicopter, which is a good question.
I'm there with them.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this:
I'd
Is
be
this the-
suspicious.
is this the same guy last season that discovered Ophelia on the fence?
I think so.
I'm almost positive.
I think it is. I would put money on it
because
yeah.
that dude was in Deadwood. He was in Sons of Anarchy.
And
He
I
has
remember
a-
talking about it
Yep.
in that episode. I don't remember anything from that, but I do remember having this conversation before.
So are we assuming Ophelia's there, or was she offed in the fucking? No, she wouldn't have been offed, but
She might have been. It'll
So
be a flashback.
She's got to
It'll
be at the
a
camp.
flashback.
She's got to be at the camp, right?
Somewhere.
This will be. I'm hoping to God this is true because it'll be fucking fun to talk about. But if she moseys up to this fucking ranch and it's not that Mr. Otto doesn't realize who she is, like, oh my God, folks, oh my God, I almost want this to happen. I want this to happen.
That would be.
So, and realistically, she's at the camp somewhere. Then we just don't know.
I
it
think
yet.
she has to
She
be.
has to be.
Or she's going to be dead in a flashback.
We don't know. We never see death, so.
Never. So Mr. Ranch Guy lets them into the ranch. Nick doesn't trust him, of course. Who would you trust that fast in the apocalypse?
I wouldn't trust a motherfucker.
Nah. He throws him. He shows him around. They chat a bit. Seems like they're sort of strange militia or something. He shows them to their room. Nick's still being a dick. Him and Maddie are bickering again.
Yeah, I guess they've always had this dynamic between those two.
It's a terrible dynamic. But why, when a guy's like, yes, come in here, we all have guns, we're all kind of nuts.
How do you know they're nuts?
Well, I'm not saying they're nuts, but just saying, like, they've been prepping for this, and they
were-
didn't realize it was going to be this.
Right.
You know.
They're just doomsday preppers. That's all.
Yeah. When was the last time you met a doomsday prepper that was...
I don't know, but I'm saying is, in my opinion, Troy's the worst on the ranch, right? By far, that we
absolutely,
know of.
Absolutely.
They got doctors that are helping.
yeah.
The guy seems like he really wants to build a new society, which is whatever.
It's okay.
If we're trying to do that at the quarry, if it ever happens.
Yeah, I mean, but our quarry would be fun.
Yes. But in my opinion, right now, Troy's the only bad one.
Yeah,
And
I think
the only,
so.
What makes his father and his brother crazy is allowing this guy run around still.
And
With a
wasn't
gun.
there a part where Jake almost talks like, yeah, we just kind of let him run around and do his thing around the ranch.
He sounded like he said he got the ranch to run. I know it sounds weird, but that's the way I took it.
Yeah, no, I know. We're saying the same thing in different ways.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I honestly, I tuned that out, but I could have swore they gave him the ranch to run. Like, unless he's running around just doing whatever he wants, which is an idiotic thing to do, especially after this incident.
Yeah.
Come on, this dude needs to be in check.
I agree, man.
I don't believe this ranch is that malevolent.
No.
I think it's the Clarks that are going to fuck this thing up for him.
What haven't they fucked up yet?
And I got to say this, that wall is only a cattle wall, right?
Yeah.
It's just barbed wire.
Yeah.
We're going to see a herd, right? I wonder if we're going to see a herd.
I think we've caught our quota of walkers for this show for a season.
I don't know, but I was looking at this fence when they're standing like, that's just a cattle herd.
Yeah,
That's,
it worked on Herschel's farm for a while
well, until the herd.
until the herd.
But I'm just saying, it's
Yeah.
like, I was always thinking, like, if I have to fortify something, my mind is always on the wall.
Well, that's
for
why
some
we're
reason.
taking like 150-foot walls.
Yeah. We're fucking Jon Snow in the Castle Black.
Exactly.
With 400 foot fucking walls with magical spells and shit.
Exactly. I'll put the magical spells on my shelf. They'll be fine.
The barbed wire is for the first layer of defense, and then you get
Yes.
bigger and bigger. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I want like Fort Knox.
Yeah.
In the apocalypse,
I agree.
So Jake and Alicia, they have a talk about Troy. They hear what's her face whistle. Jake goes to investigate. He's very clumsy about it. Then he has a tussle with some walkers and is saved by Alicia, the crack shot.
So did she whistle with trouble? So she whistled because there's walkers around, or did she fell? Or was she calling for a booty call?
Who knows? Well, I think they're related.
Oh, I thought they were. She said goddaughter.
Yeah.
Mr. Otto said goddaughter.
Yeah, but it's his son and goddaughter. Jake's his son,
right.
and that's his goddaughter.
So they're
So
not
they could have
related.
just been best friends, like.
I don't know. I thought she said
Well, no,
as
I'm
much
just saying,
when we were
like,
together.
it could have been his best friend's daughter, and it could make him his goddaughter.
I want to know why she's whistling.
I have no idea.
Like, what is
I'm sorry, but if I'm getting attacked by walkers and I have fallen, isn't going to work for me.
No, just out of nowhere.
Holy fuck, help me is gonna be my call.
Oh, I'm rolling down the hill. Oh.
Yeah, somebody.
I'd be like Peter Griffin for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why don't we have that sound clip?
We will now.
Are you writing this down?
No, it's all in my head.
You're gonna forget.
Nuh-uh.
Keep talking.
You're
while
the one
I
that
write.
writes shit down.
Keep talking while I
forget
write
about-
this.
Peter Griffin. Ow, ooh, ow.
No, I meant so they don't know what we're doing.
No, I'm just wondering because I don't know if this is a good scene or a clunky scene, but we talked about it earlier. Jakey falls down the fucking well again.
Yeah.
Or not again, but he does. And I'm like, how did this happen?
Yeah. It was bad. And it
Well,
was
like, why are
such
you
a
whistling?
dark scene.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted dark in the show,
But they turned every light
but
off.
they turned, like, the moon off.
Yeah.
I mean, they were in space dark.
They were talking about it on set. I got the email the other day. Rooster said we got to get less
Yeah.
lights. And they're like, fuck him. We're going to take all the lights away.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was crew members laying down fucking cable lines. And all of a sudden,
Is that what happened to Jake?
yeah.
He was doing his scene
And
and
he
there
got
was
tripped on the cable.
There's a cable in the. Yeah.
That's why there's no lights, because the fucking crew
He
members,
tripped over him.
Yeah.
Took out the lights.
they took out the lights, and that's how she died.
Yeah.
They're like, we might as well film this and make this worthwhile.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
Spoiler alert, those cuts were real on his face this time.
Yeah, right?
I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's funny, though.
It's great.
I got to enjoy this show for what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is the part you put in that seed in my head earlier about Alicia doing headshots.
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
that's exactly what I was talking about. Has she ever shot a gun on the show?
I'm thinking, dude. I'm thinking. I don't think she has.
She stabbed people.
Stabbed.
I mean, there really hasn't been very many guns on the show.
She hasn't had to. She was at the hotel. She was on Abigail for a lot of it.
Yeah.
She was in quarantine in the first season, so she hasn't been around a lot of guns.
No. But
Yeah,
now
that-
she's crack shot.
Oh, man.
Headshot.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't just one. It was a couple headshots.
In the dark.
In the dark.
Next to a human head.
Yeah, after you ran to go see what was going on.
Oh, no. You had to put that in my head.
I'm so sorry.
It's true, though. Like,
Yeah.
no, I give up.
It happened.
I'm not at acceptance anymore. I'm back into being angered.
You're back into denial?
Yeah, I got to get those 5 stages down, Pat. I think I'm out of order, too.
We need to put those on the wall.
Yeah.
The 5 stages on the wall, and that'll be our new rating system.
That'll be the new rating system, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Write that down, too, while I keep talking about random things.
What is it? 5?
5 stages of death.
Yes.
I don't know. It's probably like, I know it. We can look it up out later. We don't need to write them all down now.
I do, because we forget, and then the next week you're like, hey, do you remember this? I'm like, fuck, forgot.
What the funny is, you leave out the studio with the notes here.
No, I put them in my computer now.
Okay.
Like, I'll put the sticky pad on my
Okay.
computer and it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. I think
Okay.
I already ruined the intro,
Okay.
the outro today, so we're just going to go out on
Okay.
whatever
Let's
we go out
keep
on.
going. You know how long we are? We're at $1:10 already.
Oh, we got 20 minutes.
Okay. I got some cleanup to do.
Yeah, so then she leaves Jake to take out his girlfriend, maybe? His crush.
Yeah. And they only show
And for
as
a
much-
minute, I was like, why is he sending her all the way back by herself? Like just follow the trail back. Fucking dark, dude.
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
What's the girl whistling for, first off, right?
Yeah.
Gunfire,
Yes.
talking.
Yes.
you're going to. He even says as much. Get back before the more come.
Yeah.
How do you know more not there already?
It's so dark.
3, 4 total gunshots. You're already fucked, right?
Yeah, it took one gunshot.
The rule of the zombie apocalypse means there's a bunch of them. But the whistling alone, would have drawn some over.
One gunshot brings a whole herd.
Yeah. That's what I mean. There's a herd coming, dude.
I hope
This is season 2 of The Walking Dead, and the ranch is going to get overran.
So it's just like a darker, a darker farm. Like
not a big
instead
barn
of
will go
greens,
up.
it's like browns and tans. It's okay, yeah.
Bunch of trailers are going to go up in flames.
Yeah, right. Oh,
Somehow
man.
Daryl arrives with the bike, saving the oldest lady possible. Just getting out of there.
So Strand was successful with the baby. Then he gets kicked out. Yeah, they don't even give him a car when they kick him out of the beach place.
These guys are fucking cunts,
Yeah,
man.
you're not even going to leave the beach place. What do you need a car for?
I would have been like, you know what?
I don't even remember what he did.
I think he stood up for Madison or something like that,
Okay.
ultimately.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good thing that these two aren't together, because that chick is going to get Strand killed.
Oh, absolutely. So Hector wants him to help one more lady before he goes.
What an asshole.
Oh. Strand even says as much.
And again, this is just cleaning up season 2, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No one remembered this broad on top of the fucking building.
I would have never asked about this chick. I thought she was dead a while ago. So Strand brings her food, but finds out it's a mannequin. Oh, no, wait. It's that crazy lady that shot him or stabbed him?
Yeah, and it all started making sense once I seen it all. Her name was Eileen.
Eileen. That's it. I forgot all my notes.
Eileen,
here.
and he called her by the last name. I wrote it down.
Stahl?
Sure.
Something like that? That's what I had.
That's what happens when the plot slows down.
Right?
Mrs. Stahl comes around.
So Strand opens the balcony door. She tells him he's an angel. He tells her about the baby he delivered. She hands him a wedding gift, thanks him, then jumps. I called it as soon as he opened that door.
Oh, yeah. So we're assuming all this time she wanted to kill herself?
Yeah.
And she just couldn't get the door open?
No.
Why not break the door?
No.
It's tempered glass.
Can't do
You can
that.
break it.
Can't do that.
If she really wanted to do a header off the top.
No, but then this scene wouldn't have...
I get it. I'm just saying.
And actually, she might not be dead. There's something about that sidewalk.
That's what I
It
mean.
might be bouncy. We don't know.
We've seen dead jump and fall and get back up.
And they're fine.
If they're living and jump and fall and hit the
Yeah.
ground, they
Yeah.
might still be alive.
Yes. Yeah.
In season 15 of The Fear of the Walking Dead, we're going to see an old lady running around in her nightie, fucking being sad that she can't kill herself.
She's going to be like the knight from the Holy Grail. Monty
And then here
Python's The
comes
Holy Grail.
here comes Daryl again on the bike rescuing another old lady.
He likes them old ladies, man.
But in all honesty, the lady that's playing Eileen, I think she acted pretty well. This scene was kind of...
no, it was okay.
Oddly enough, this scene worked for me.
It would have been great last season.
Right. When it,
When it
made
was
more
relevant.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, it was kind of... it was
Hector,
very predictable. But
Hector and that other lady, I can't remember her name.
Steve.
Yeah,
Oh, no, we had a Steve.
Hector and
Frank.
Hector and Jackie.
Yeah.
Hector and Jackie were that
Jacqueline.
big of an asshole. Why didn't they go up there and take care of her themselves? Like, they felt like they were trying to get Strand to motivate her to eat again.
Yeah.
But you're kicking Strand out.
Yeah.
You're like, it was weird. It was like a weird juxtaposition.
It was
like,
strange. And if she's not eating, more for you.
are
What
they
you worried
even
about?
more mad at him that he let her jump out? Like, bitch, I just opened the door up and she just ran and
You know
jumped.
how bad that room smells?
Oh. Yeah. It was a suite, so there was multiple rooms maybe. And again, if that's the case, then fuck, there was another patio door there, god damn it.
Right? So Alicia tells Jake that Lucy is unconscious. Jake offers to carry her. Whatever.
This wouldn't happen at the quarry at all.
No.
No, if you're unconscious.
You're fish food.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're within like 20 feet and it's fully safe around there.
Yeah, and it's level ground, no
Yeah.
rock or dust or
Yeah.
sand.
I mean,
yeah.
we might go down and get a vehicle to bring it back up.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I don't know if I can carry you that far.
Nah, we won't attempt it. Just a
No.
wheelbarrow and nothing.
Yeah. So they make it back to the ranch. Alicia tells Maddie that Travis is dead. Troy wants to shoot Lucy. Nick offers to do it. Seen this happening too. But he turns the gun on Troy and demands that they let her in.
This is where my theory's starting to come into play. These Clarks are not good for this ranch at all.
No. At this point, I'm like, you know what? We don't need any of you.
Yeah. I would have kicked Mr. Otto. Would be like, you know what? Peace out, man.
Yeah.
You can go. Here's
Yeah,
some
if
water.
you try to pull this shit at the quarry, we're not going to tell you twice.
No. Yeah, you'll be an example. Is
Yeah,
what it'll be.
exactly. We don't. No, there's no negotiations. Nothing.
Especially that guy had his hand out a lot. Mr. Otto. I must have gone to call him Mr. Otto, but
Yeah,
ranch guy. He's super nice.
he is.
With all their shenanigans, he's still fucking allowing all this to happen.
Yeah. I kind of trust him.
I do too, but it's what I don't understand. What your inner fight with yourself is like. You think that this ranch is bad.
Yeah.
Troy's bad.
Troy is bad. Yes, Troy is bad. Ranch guy is good.
It's gonna be where Troy kills Jake. Somehow the Clarks get mixed in it somehow,
Oh,
and then
God.
it's gonna be.
I don't mind Jake that much. Though.
I honestly I don't either. He's a little too goody two shoes for me.
Yeah.
I wish he would like beat the shit out of his brother, but
yeah.
it is what it is. He's the benevolent, and the other one's a malevolent.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah, so anyway, Mr. Ranch Guy steps in, gets Nick to relax. Gets Nick to relax. They take Lucy in. Maddie sends Alicia in to get looked at, and then she kind of cries a little bit.
Who, Madison's cries you're talking about?
Yeah, this is when she was all stone face.
You can tell that she's very manipulative. This is her going forward.
Yeah.
I've always talked about this. Like, there's something about her, and I don't know if they've been feeling their way around her character this long. We've seen it in episode 3 or 4 when everybody was at the Clark's residence.
Yeah.
And she was sipping on cognac, and she's looking out that door
Oh, yeah.
in a real shitty eye. Like, she's very manipulative.
Yeah.
Even on a good day, she was like, in the very first episode of the series, she was like manipulating kids and stuff like that in a way. Being probably a good counselor, I don't know, but my theory holds. I think the Clarks are the fucking bad ones here.
I think so.
Because you got Nick that's really unhinged. You got a Madison that's trying to keep everything contained and very political and very shrewd. But now, I don't know. I could be wrong. It's probably way too clever for Erickson. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would love to say that's the case, but I find it hard to believe. So Madison has a cry. She pukes a little bit by a tree. Ranch guy comes to comfort her. They have a chat. He's trying to make sure she's not in danger to herself or anyone else, which is smart.
I
you can't
agree.
have someone slit their wrists and then run around and chew on a few people.
This guy has not done nothing to show that he's bad.
No.
He's giving them a lot of rope
Yes,
to hang themselves.
He really has. Then asks if she might have grabbed a gun, and all he wants her to do is sign for it. He tells her he's sorry for her loss.
Yeah, I think maybe that'll be his downfall, is being too trustworthy.
Yeah, or
Right.
is he?
I don't know. He let that woman have a gun, Madison of all people.
Yeah.
He
Well,
might
at least
be.
it wasn't Alicia because we know she's a.
Oh, she's a crackpot
yeah,
shot, man.
exactly.
In the 50 meters, 100 meters, nighttime, no lights,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Nothing.
She had all the training in high school, apparently.
Yeah,
I don't know.
2 feet, 300 yards. It don't matter.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
She's
scene.
actually a better shot than Michonne.
Oh, Michonne's bad though.
Yeah, but
Michonne,
she's had practice.
she's Sasha good.
Yeah.
Andrea
sure.
almost good.
Yeah, she's right up there with the.
The best of them.
Yeah.
Automatically too. No training.
None.
None.
At least Andrea had like an episode and a half of
yeah,
training.
she got to shoot Daryl in the earlobe and all sorts of shit.
Oh man! So Alicia comes with Nick to talk. Yeah, whatever. He
yeah.
Oh
Alicia
yeah,
visits
yeah.
the bedside
Yeah,
of
that's
Luciana.
what it is. Yeah. He thanks her for bringing Lucy back. They hug it out, and Alicia cries.
And now Alicia is a basket case.
Yes,
A crackpot shot with a basket case mentality.
Yes.
We're all fucked.
it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Strand finds his wedding gift in the garage and sets off on his way. It was a car.
It was a car.
I had a feeling,
It was, yeah, by far.
you know.
And he's all in fancy clothes again. He talks about
Yeah,
this
he's
car's
got that
my
nice little
color.
hat on.
He's like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a Jaguar.
he washed off of Thomas in like that whole other ranch situation.
Yeah.
Strand is back to season 1 Strand.
Yeah, he's going to look for a yacht and just head back wherever.
This was just cleanup. This whole episode was cleanup.
Yeah.
It literally was to me. The whole hotel scene, just clean this shit up. Let's get out of here.
They could have never gone back and just shown me stranded in the car, and I'd have been okay.
Yeah.
I did
Save
not
your
need
money.
it. Alicia and Nick visit Maddie. Maddie tells them they're going to stay here even if they have to take it over.
Oh, man.
It's their fate.
It's a fucked up declaration of war.
Then asks Alicia, then she tells Alicia she wants to know everything that happened to Travis.
It's a weird thing for her to call that out like that. It's so strange. Like,
It's
out
very
of nowhere.
strange.
That's what I mean. I think we're seeing the makings of the bad people, which is fine by me. I'll take that
But
ride
I want
with you.
convincing bad people.
Okay.
I'm still not convinced that these people can be bad. Like, give me Mickey. He would have been a great bad guy.
I don't know what to tell you.
Whatever. It's over. We're 2 episodes in out of how many this season? 16? Probably.
Is there 16? I don't even know.
Probably.
Man.
It's
At the
probably
time, this time
16.
last year, season 2 opening, we were debating, like, do we have to keep doing this? And now we're back.
I'm pretty sure. This is why we don't even have a real intro, because I deleted.
Yeah, and
Our old Fear
the intro's
intro,
a little bit different this season. Rooster's going to be working on it. He's going to add in some clips and stuff. So we're still toying with that, even though we did have a bunch of time off. We're a bunch of J.
Well, there was a while I wasn't sure if we were coming back. I was pretty sure we were coming back. I just didn't feel like working on it.
Yeah, like I needed a break after last season of The Walking Dead. I simply did.
Yeah, especially knowing we were coming into this.
I was at acceptance. Maybe I'm back there again, but we'll see. I just needed a break after last season. That's
all
basically
good,
it.
man. That's all good.
Time for ads. We don't have to do any because we're still shaking off the rust. But
Yeah.
a lot of people ask how we can support you. Simple thing. Three simple things right now. Go over to iTunes in your respective countries or wherever you get your iTunes podcast, if you get it there, and just give a 5-star review or a review and do a write-up. That helps us with the iTunes almighty algorithms. We've heard me talk about it before. Every other podcast in the world talks about it. So get over there in your respective countries or whatever your podcast feed is. If it's Stitcher or if it's SoundCloud, Tumblr, whatever it is, head over there and just give us a review. We appreciate it. Fun fact, we do read off the reviews, and I got 2 to read off today.
Nice.
It was 2 months, so and one of them was a funny one. So I'll read those off in a little bit. The second way to help us out is go to loosewirenetwork.com and find the Amazon button. And if you're going to use Amazon, which everybody does, face it, there are overlords at times. You help us out by giving us a small percentage. You don't get charged anymore. We just take a small cut off the Amazon profits, and it helps us out. We don't see a lot of funding that way, not a lot at all, but we do appreciate it. Like the other day, I noticed a lot of people were buying, not a lot of people, but a person must have bought a bunch of T-shirts, some gift cards. So, and we just take literally pennies off the dollar. It's an easy, fun way to help us out. If you choose to do so. Yeah, so head to loosewirenetwork.com, hit the Amazon button, and if you're going to buy something on Amazon. The other way is to give our friends over at tvtime.com a visit. You can download their app for your iOS or Android phone, whatever one you're using. They do have a desktop app, I do believe, as well. Millions of users. What do you ask what it's about? It's all about television. It's about the fan base. It's about people talking about and socializing, tracking their favorite shows. Share your reviews over there. Share your emotions. This is where you need to go to do it. They've been really good to us. Our friends over there just really well, really well. And the fun thing is it's international, so you can actually get international points of view. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
it's very
interesting.
I like it too. You know why I like it though? If you have the app on your phone and if you're out and about and you forget that like a television show is coming on, it will notify you that it's
Oh,
coming on.
Yeah, at least once a day I get one of the reminders.
Yeah, and so if you got the notifications on your phones turned on.
Of course.
It's like a nice little tool. They got message boards there. They got different functionalities. You can rate even the television show cast members as if, there's a bunch of rating systems over there you can play around with. Very interactive. But if you want to know more about it, go to tvtime.com and visit them. Tell them we sent you. And we love you for doing that. Those are 3 good ways to help us out.
That's it?
That is it for those silly ads.
Nice.
We got one piece of mail this week.
We do.
We do.
Let's hear it.
Tim wrote in.
Oh.
Our good old friend, Logician Tim.
Yeah.
I think we're always saying that wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The one that's always got to rub it in that I am watching.
Yeah,
here.
he busted your balls.
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
And you forgot how to use Facebook.
I
apparently.
did. I could not figure it out.
He has a couple bullet points. He didn't seem too happy with this one,
That's okay.
which it's funny.
He hasn't hit the 5th stage of acceptance yet.
And trust us, Tim, it'll fluctuate.
It goes back and forth.
A few things about this episode, he says. Hi, guys. Tim here. A few things about this episode. 1, when Travis died, the first thing I thought of is, yes! Hopefully they kill off the whole gang and start over with the new people.
That's the same thing I thought.
A lot of people there with you, man.
That's exactly, almost word for word what I thought.
Although I said it, I really wish Travis didn't bite it. Of all the people, I could have hung on to him the most, probably.
Yeah.
His number 2 point. When Madison finds out about Travis's death, she tried to emote sadness and grief, but her face made this weird Arnold Schwarzenegger expression straight out of the movie Total Recall. It looked like she stepped on a freaking Lego or something. This is the woman that there's. I wonder if we ever started this shit. There was a meme going around with like 10 of her, 12 of her faces, and it had all different emotions, and like it was the same face. It was just her exercise. And that's why we got the tree scene later, Tim. We had to be shown that she can do other emotions.
Yes.
This is all a grand plan, sir. Number 3. When the actor that plays Travis was on The Talking Dead, he looked so happy. He was probably thinking, thank God I'm off this awful show. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my career too much. Love the show, guys. Keep up the good work. Thanks for writing in, Tim.
Thanks. I cannot believe they gave this show The Talking Dead.
Oh, they do it. Yeah.
Oh.
This is an AMC decision, though.
Yeah. I'm going to have to watch 1 or 2 just to watch Chris Hardwick.
That's his brother.
Yeah, Hardwick. Fuck off.
Yeah.
I was doing so good with names, too.
You almost. No.
Almost.
Yeah, if you ever want to write into us, we encourage you to do so. It's criticallydeadcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And I'm having computer problems.
Oh, boy.
Not too bad, though. Bear with me.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Don't forget, people can call us on our voicemail. I forgot all about that thing.
Talk about the number now.
Have you checked that thing?
What? I thought you get notifications.
I do. It hasn't gone
Holy
off.
fuck.
It hasn't gone off.
This is how broken we are.
Yeah, but that number is 708-584-0552.
Yeah, leave us a message. That'd be fun to
Definitely.
do. A lot of people, listen, our listener base.
I might accidentally pick it up, too.
Oh,
So we
that'd
might
be
have a
fucking
conversation.
hilarious. Call him in the middle of the night. He loves it.
Yeah, especially at like 9:30.
That's a fun way to interact with us. We only had one person, our resident knucklehead Adam, called in one
Yeah,
time.
that's right.
And you never know. We'll play if you want it. We'll play it on air, so it's always a good time. If you don't want to write into us, leave us a review about the episode, and we'll play it on so you can have your own voice be heard.
Definitely.
Like I said, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com is where you can reach us. Facebook.com/LooseWireStudio is where Facebook is. @CriticallyDead. Critically_dead is at Twitter. Those are some of the main channels. We have other ways of getting a hold of us. Head over to loosewirednetwork.com to explore those options as well. Yeah, I promised reviews. We got 2 reviews.
Let's get them.
One of them was our first ever 1-star.
Uh-oh.
And just
It happened.
Yeah, it finally fucking happened.
It happened.
And
Yes, it was bound to happen.
it was bound to happen. It kind of surprised me. It kind of took me a minute to gain some composure.
Yeah.
He writes, oh, the name
It.
is very, very, what is it? Original.
Penny Loafer Fred?
No, Team
Oh.
Negan.
Team Negan.
I mean, this person really stretched.
I know
really hard.
exactly. All right, let's hear. I do remember this review, but let's
Find
dissect it.
Find a new show. It's titled, "This podcast is for people who hate The Walking Dead. They hate every season, every episode, and every scene. At this point, they need to direct fans to what they wrote or directed. How can you spend seasons complaining about everything?"
Because I'm not a ball washer.
There it is, right there.
That's
we
it.
we never promised
Sorry,
to be
guys.
so. So I can tell that this person.
Yeah.
We appreciate your review.
This
Hopefully,
is a person that happily waits in line at that fucking Walker Stalker con and all of that. That's all this is.
we said it time and time again. We're not ball washers. We never
No.
will be.
No.
We're our own brand.
Yeah.
We like the zombie genre, and we are the Walking Dead fans. And by default, we are fans of Fear the Walking Dead, but a lot of times they let us down, and we call it as we see it.
Well, that show's let us down the whole time.
Fear, yeah.
Fear
It
has.
was a big... We
Yeah.
based this podcast off of Fear originally.
Yeah.
So in this reviewer's review, I don't think you quite understand. I've even said as much. I've never written or directed anything. We
No.
always tease about it.
yeah,
Like, yeah,
of
I'll
course.
fucking do it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. If
Call
it was
me
that
up.
good, I would not be sitting and doing
Right.
a podcast.
So I can tell this person's probably listened to one episode and just like,
yeah.
oh my
they
god.
watched one episode and they're used to watching, like, listening to the other one that I tried to listen to once just to hear it, and it was awful.
And they're looking for some sort
Yeah.
of acclaim from AMC
It,
or something.
it went like this. That episode was so great.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, and that's where you puke and
Yeah.
you're Madison by the tree all
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Waste my time being somebody I'm not.
But to show you that we are of good faith people, we did read off your review as we did. Unfortunately, we're just not your taste, and that's okay.
I think that's
your
all
choice.
that is.
Maybe you stuck around, maybe you won. Like, again, that's who we are.
That's
we
it.
want to love the shows. That's the thing. We want this shit to be fixed. Like, quite literally, stop
Yeah.
putting in people in oversized clothing, or stop doing weird rearview mirror angles. Like, these are the
Yeah.
simple things to us. It's just weird. I'm sorry, but I appreciate your review. Thank you for chiming in. The next one's the 5-star, and I think it's our old friend.
Let's just go off a pure ratio. 5 stars to 1 stars.
Yeah,
We're
it's
pretty
all
badass.
It's all 5
Yeah.
besides the 1-star.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's good.
That's
It's
fine.
good.
It really punched me in the gut. Like, damn, man.
Yeah, I know. You did take
I
that
was
one
hanging
really
on
hard.
for 5 stars. Like, damn, we got something going. A lot of
Yeah.
people like it, but
Yeah, but you know what? You took that one a little because it wasn't ever attacked us. I mean, it was a very nice 1 star, if there is such thing.
there isn't. That's the only 1-star we've ever
No,
gotten.
but I'm saying, it wasn't like these guys are awful. They
Yeah,
suck. They're dickheads. You know, it just
I don't know.
was a lack of communication or something.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear this next review. We're on a time constraint here.
Yeah, Walking Dead, 5-star by our old pal. I'm pretty sure it's our old pal, Shaquille the Walker, 93.
Nice.
It's got to be the same Shaquille.
It's got to be.
All the Shaquilles come over here to listen to us, by the way.
Only cool ones.
Only cool ones, that's right. He writes, or she, it. Such great chemistry between these two crazy guys makes The Walking Dead more entertaining.
That's what they need at this point.
Clean, simple, and to the point.
That's it.
We appreciate all reviews. So if you want to
Absolutely.
do so, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. Guess what? iTunes doesn't care. They want any review right up, and it still helps us with the ratings.
Exactly.
And it's a weird algorithm, but that's the way it goes.
So the joke's on you, Mr. 1-star guy.
Yeah. But you're still welcome at the quarry. We always need punching bags.
Absolutely.
We always need
Absolutely.
punching bags. And
Yeah. We always need danglers.
danglers, that's
we
right.
need danglers.
And maybe we'll respect you then if you get up there on a dangle.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Doubtful.
Down here. Next week's episode is titled
The End.
Yeah. It's an acronym, but it's Teotihuacan.
I forgot this show and its stupid names.
I had what that was, and 1 second.
Sounds like a spider.
No.
I don't know.
It's an acronym. It's damn it.
Is it like a wordplay type thing?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Oh, here we go. The end of the world as we know it.
Oh. Is this a tattoo that Alicia tattoos on herself?
Yeah, and it heals them real fast.
The Aqua?
She spells it wrong.
Yeah.
Tiatawaki. Tio-Tawaki.
Okay, then.
That the end of the world as we know it, basically.
Okay, so it's an REM song.
Yeah. There's going to be... write it down. We got to get an REM song going.
I can't. I hate that song. I can't do it.
Maybe you can get like a remix or a cover.
Maybe. I'll try to find
death
something.
metal.
Yeah.
Something weird like that. Who knows? But that's next week, folks. I think that's going to be a cast. I think we handled ourselves less crazily than I thought we would. Went longer than usual.
We didn't do too bad for being off. Usually when we come back, it is a shit show. And I could be in denial. But this might have been.
Okay, that's going to be it. I don't know what kind of music you're playing out because you broke whatever you did.
Who knows?
So it's going to be all whatever.
It could be anything.
So
I'm pretty sure I got it.
I think we covered everything. Do you think we got anything else to say?
Thanks for listening.
Obviously. Thanks for choosing us. Thanks for coming back, and thanks for all the new listeners for trying us out.
Yeah.
And again, visit our friends over at tvtime.com and give them some love.
And somebody called his damn voicemail line.
Someone who's got some balls. If the one-star guy called in,
I would
that'd
talk
be
to him.
badass.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, do it.
I think Shaquille has the balls.
I think so.
I think Shaquille might have the balls.
We'll see.
I don't know. What's that number again?
708-584-0552.
You heard it there, folks. I'm RJ.
I'm the Rooster.
We'll catch you guys later.
Oh, I lost the play button.
Oh, my God.